I don't want to sing about it. Oh, so I think I'm the only one watching me. Let's see, what do I need to do? We're making mac and cheese, folks. We're making mac and cheese, and it's going to be good. Okay, so we're at 100% here. I can move this over here. Hello, hello. We're making mac and cheese and soup. Minnesota mac and cheese, which isn't any different than anybody else's mac and cheese. It's just that I am not making mac and cheese out of a box. I don't believe in that. Somebody else may, but I don't. So the noodles I'm using are Modern Table. This is my go-to gluten-free pasta. If you need to be GF, this is the one. It's really good. It's just really good, and it mimics wheat pasta. And 2.5 cups of cheese that we're going to be using. I have browned my onions because I don't like raw onion in my mac and cheese. We're using real butter. We're using cream instead of milk. And this is the cream I use. And so let's get started. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. First thing we're going to do is make a roux. So I'm going to throw 2 tablespoons of butter into a pan. And then on top of that, I'm going to use my gluten-free flour, which is not vegan, by the way. So this has milk powder in it, which I just realized. So when I thought I was making vegan stuff, I wasn't. This is not vegan. So why don't you come on over here? And we'll start looking at that roux. Come on. There we go. Sometimes I got to do that. Okay. 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to get that. Okay. 1, 2. Got to turn that down. Who's here? Hi, Nina, Vixen. How are you? Share the live out. Let's get people in here. I'm good. I'm really good. I'm making some mac and cheese, starting out with a roux, and I always do homemade mac and cheese. I don't make mac and cheese out of a box. It just, I can't do that. It has too much stuff in it. Not that I am like all arrogant about that. It's just that I can't eat it. It makes me sick. So here we go. Making a roux. Get that melted, and then we'll add in our flour, and we'll make just a light roux. I know everybody's live today. Got to turn that down so we don't burn it. Oh yeah, that's nice. This is a flour, which I really love this flour because it so mimics wheat flour. You can do everything with it that you can with regular wheat flour, and you don't lose any of the flavor. It makes a fantastic roux. Look at that. Can you see that? So I'm going to add in 2 cups of cream. There we go. Hey, who is that? Who's here? It's MJ Suman Dance. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to add in my 2 cups of cream. And this is a really, this is really good cream. The fat has gone all the way up to the top, risen to the top. Ooh. There we go. All right. So right there at the top, we have the fat that has risen. So I want to get that out because we need that. So I'll use this end. So that's all that heavy cream fat. Like you would get a long time ago when the milkman would come and the fat would rise to the top. That's what's going on here, and it's delicious. There we go. See if I can get just that little bit. Yep, there we go. All right. Hey, Lynx Acres, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I'm making a roux real quick, and then, or I made a roux, and now I've added my milk, and some of the fats from the milk had got risen to the top. So really good milk, barely pasteurized. Okay, are we bringing this to a boil? I forget. Okay. So who's in here? Lynx Acres. Hello, Mama. And then I have MJ Suman Dance. I'm pretty good. I'm trying to get the baby back to sleep. Well, just plan my live stream and he'll be fine. So share out the live if you would so we can get more folks in here. All right, let's see what we're doing here. So we got this going. We want to add in a few things. We're making real mac and cheese here, homemade mac and cheese. So I added my cream. I'm going to add my onions. And like I said, you guys, I brown my onions before I put them into my mac and cheese because I don't necessarily want that sharp oniony flavor. I rather have the flavor of a caramelized onion. And then my bay leaf. And peppers. Okay, so 1 bay leaf goes in there. So that was a half an onion that I sauteed, and I just put in 1 bay leaf. So altogether, so far, we have the butter, 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of gluten-free flour, or if you're not gluten-free, just flour. And then we had half of a sauteed onion, or an onion cut up, half of it, and then sauteed, and then we put in 2 cups of either milk or cream. I like cream. All right, so next up is I need to season a little bit. We're going to use everything seasoning, about 1 tablespoon. This recipe calls for paprika. I don't necessarily care for paprika, but it makes it look pretty. About 1 tablespoon of that. I like even my mac and cheese to have a little bite, so I'm adding 3/4 of a tablespoon of that. And finally, to smack you in the face, we're going to add just a little bit of cayenne, about 1/2 teaspoon. So there is the base for our cheese sauce before we put the cheese in. It's getting nice and thick. So it's going to have lots and lots and lots of flavor. Lots of flavor. So we're going to let that heat up for a minute, and I'll come talk to you. So, Link says, I may get wood cut for... Okay, so let's see what's being said. I need some... There I go. So, Lynx Acres, we had a potluck today at church. It was yummy. We brought apple crisp, gluten-free. Yes, I'm going to make that for Thanksgiving. It had oats but no flour, right? And another lady brought this yummy, it's like meringue cookies, but it was squares. With strawberries and whipped cream. Oh yes, I've had that. It's awesome. MJ Suman Dance. All right. Johnny Martinez, hello. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Okay. So hey, Talina Beckman. Talina. I remember you. Gosh darn it. I haven't been over to your channel lately. How are you? Why don't I? Oh, I'm frozen, aren't I? Yes, there you are. Okay. Sorry, guys. Refresh. Or maybe I forgot to. Okay. No, I guess I'm not frozen. I have to refresh. Okay. There we go. How are you? Good to see you. I guess I have to watch my own ad on that. But you guys, Battissimo is a bot, so you can greet him, but he's very much the bot. Okay, so now that I've seen who's in the chat, let's get back to cooking. So I'm gonna add in some cheese. I'm good, and you know what? Since the last time I saw you, I got monetized. I'm kind of okay with that. So add in 3/4 of the cheese. That's just a couple handfuls. And so what we have here, I have almost 3 cups of cheese. Well, I do have 3 cups of cheese. And I used 2 different kinds. I used a cheddar, mild cheddar, and I used a what did I use? Oh, pepper jack. So we get nice stringy cheese. Okay. Good. All right. So the cheese sauce it's ready already. So that's good. Let me see how that tastes. So here. I want to see how this tastes, if it needs any more salt. Mmm. That's delicious. If I do say so myself. So I'll keep this warm. I'll put it over here. Whoa, trying to break stuff. Got to get the breadcrumbs done. So I'm going to use 2 tablespoons. Yes, I'm touching it with my fingers. 2 tablespoons of pepper or butter. This is the same pan that I cook my onions in, so that'll be an interesting flavor. And then I found some stale gluten-free bread in my refrigerator. So here is the gluten-free breadcrumbs, fresh breadcrumbs that are, your mom used to make stale breadcrumbs, I'm sure. That's what you do with it. So this is gluten-free. Okay, get that butter melted. Oh, that cheese sauce is so good. Has a perfect bite to it. So watch that melt for a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. With your impressive cooking skills, and you're showing us how to make all of hungry. Yes. Yes, absolutely. I'm making myself hungry. Oh, and we already have the oven preheating to 350. So turn this back on over here so that keep that low. I'm gonna see how this goes. That's a little, I have more than a half cup. So let's get this browned a little bit. I don't think I need all of those. So brown it up. Oh, that smells delicious. Lovely. Okay. So 2 tablespoons of butter and a half cup of breadcrumbs. I have the other half cup left over I can do something with later. Let that brown up. Don't let it burn. Let it get some color. You're gonna add, that's gonna go on as a topping. Okay. Turn that off, turn this off, move this to the side. Just put it in there for right now. All right, so I'm going to start building this. This is a pretty big pan. I'm not sure I want to do it. So I made my, I think this pan is too big. Yes, it is. Okay, so we'll fix that. I had another one out here ready to go. Yeah. So this is a pie pan, but that's okay. I don't have a casserole pan. I'll rinse that. All right. Let's get you a little closer. Who else is in here? Hey, Terror Squad, how are you? Good to see you. Lucky Link, she's making me hungry. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I have a 9.5. Yeah, I know. This is what I'm stuck with, you know. All right. So here we go. Let's get that mixed in. Yeah, so the other pan was a 13-inch, and I forgot that when I do the 13-inch, I usually am doing a double batch of the macaroni and cheese. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna use this and get that cheese all the way down there. Now, if I was in a hurry, I could actually eat this the way it is right here. But I'm not in a hurry, and what I'm going to do is bake it for, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. That's so good. 30 minutes to whatever. I'll check my recipe. Now I'm going to take the rest of the cheese. I'm going to put it on top. So this is a mixture of both. This is a mixture of both cheddar, a mild cheddar, and pepper jack. So all together it comes to 3 cups. So that goes right on top. And then on top of that, we sprinkle the breadcrumbs. Yes, this is very hot. I would suggest you don't use your fingers. I'm only doing it because my fingers don't hurt that much. I'm always touching hot things, so. There we go. A little bit of decoration right in the middle. Okay, I'm going to bring you over to the light. Hello, hey Feb Square, how are you? Good to see you. I'm going to start, I will start running your 20 hours soon. I have 3 other people running, and then I will have yours going right after that. So here you go. This is before it goes in the oven. You like it? Okay. Here we go. Into the oven at 350. We're going to start at 30 minutes. Cheese sauce on my finger. Good. That's one thing done, but guess what I have to do now? That means I have to wash dishes. I know, doesn't it? It's so good. I have to wash dishes, and then we will get going. I can put some of them in the dishwasher, But some I absolutely can't. Like this one, I will have to hand wash this because the dishwasher won't want to get that off. So let's do this. So I can put this and this in the dishwasher, and this, and this. Throw that away, this in the dishwasher. So what I'm gonna make next, cheese does not come off in the dishwasher. That is so true. What I'm gonna make next, you guys, is a vegetable soup to go along with our mac and cheese. Now, the purpose for all of this is because I am in what they call Tech Week. And when you are doing Tech Week for a musical, it means that you're there very late and you're doing all the lights and sound and getting all the elements together for the musical, so that our show can go up and our opening is a matinee for 4th and 6th graders, and then we have an opening for the community Friday night, and we have a lot of work to do. There is no way that I'm going to have time to cook anything. Who walked in the door? I have 8 thumbs up. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Let's get some stuff in the dishwasher. What I wouldn't do right now for a glass of wine, but I'm not going to do that on my live. Did some stuff already today. My video coming up. I don't know if my video is going to come out on Tuesday. I need you all to be prepared for that. I have a lot to do with my job, but it'll either be out Tuesday or it'll be out Thursday, but my hope is Tuesday. Or I could skip a week and wait until next Tuesday, which would not be good because I have a video in the hopper ready for Thanksgiving. So it's either coming out Tuesday or Thursday. And it's about Tech Week. It's about how when you're doing Tech Week, you have a tendency to eat a lot of snacks that just aren't good for you. So although my go-to snack when Troy and I are traveling are corn nuts, so today I went ahead and made myself some corn nuts, real corn nuts. And I did it 2 different ways. They're really good. The first ones I baked, and then the second ones I deep fried. Now let me show you the difference between a baked one and a deep fried one. This one is baked. This one is deep fried. Do you see the difference? This one puffed up more. And it's softer inside. This one, really great flavor, but it's hard and kind of gummy. Angela Critters. Oh, thank you for watching the ads. You guys, thank you for watching ads. So this is what I'm bringing to school to munch on, is my corn nuts that I made today. They're pretty good. They taste like, actually they taste more like popcorn than corn nuts do. You buy in the store. Did I get stuff in there? Okay. Can't waste the cheese. I don't need this. Ah, that cheese sauce is delicious. I have it everywhere. This one can go. This one can go. And this one can go. I have to wash the rest of it, y'all. Okay, so please be patient while I wash some dishes. It's just not the funnest time of my lives, I know. But if you're going to have a cooking live and you don't have sous chefs and all of that, this is what happens. You have to cook your own, you have to wash your own stuff. And my husband also appreciates that I get it done, and he doesn't have to do it. I saw some stuff happening. Send your friend request on IG. Okay, cool. Watching a lovely ad. Yes. Okay. Sorry, Karen. I'm falling asleep and need to nap. I'll Talk to you later. That's fine. That's fine. Do what you got to do. You are a mama. You are a mama. So I'm making enough food for Troy and I to eat Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And where's the lid? I lost the lid to this. Darn it. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday we'll go out to eat after the show. Saturday we'll go. So we have this ritual. Friday we'll go to Shamrocks, I think, which is a hamburger joint. Or we'll go to Pizza Luce. Either way. Then Saturday we'll do that same thing. We usually go with a couple of parents who have children in the show, and that's fun. Hardneck Farms, good to see you. Howdy, I'm here just multitasking. Hope you're having a great day. I actually am. I am having a great day. Yesterday was really busy. I was at the theater got there at 8 until about 8 until 5. So all in all, you guys, I think we calculated I worked a 70-hour week. And then I went over to my niece's house and proceeded to had a great dinner. But don't be tired and drink wine. Doesn't matter how much you have, you're going to fall out. I'll tell you the truth. You're just going to go to sleep. Because it doesn't work well. It didn't work well for me. I'm here. Okay, good. So let me get these dishes done. Thank you, whoever came in and did the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Get these dishes done, and then we can work on the soup. So the chicken vegetable soup is basically a bunch of stuff I have in my fridge, right? A couple of things I bought, and enough variety to make it interesting. So I'm gonna put carrots, parsnips, celery, onion. What else do I have over there? Oh, I have some potatoes left over, so I'm gonna throw in little baby potatoes. And then chicken stock. My chicken stock. I have to make more. You guys are going to see that soon. And I'm going to add in Larry the Cable Guy Bloody Mary mix because it makes a really good soup. I'm sure it makes a pretty good Bloody Mary too, but it makes a really good soup. The last time I did, what did I do? I did a chicken vegetable. Oh, thank you, Everything Spicy. You are awesome. Hello, Wanda. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Everything Spicy. You guys, if you saw my morning vlog on Friday, I had Everything Spicy's sticker on my mug and I kept showing it. And then I turn it around and show mine. So my stickers. So Everything Spicy. If you have Instagram or Facebook, could you please put give me your address. I'd like to send you some of my stickers that look like this. Thank you so much for that. That was awesome. Hi, Wanda again. Hey, Grandpa's Adventures. Do you like? I keep showing people. I know that you've already seen it. I'm doing a macaroni and cheese. We already got that in the oven. Have that in the oven. And I'm going to make a vegetable soup because I'm going to be really busy this week. So I'm trying to make enough food that we can eat Monday, throwing stuff. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesdays, Troy will make tacos for me. So that'll be fine. I'm so surprised by those super chats. That's just amazing to me. I feel appreciated. Let's just say that. That's how it makes me feel. So yeah, Instagram, Instagram or Facebook, Everything Spicy. I have a page. I have a page on Facebook and a group. And then Instagram, I think I'm kicking it with Karen. My nose is running again, darn it. Angela Credit. Okay. All right. All you cool people are in here. Thank you so much. Everything Spicy Phil. Yep, it's Phil. And I'm doing a live stream, so you know what that means. So Phil, I was talking about you on my live stream, talking about how you eat hot things, and I just don't know how you do it. But everybody loves you. That's all. Every time I mention you, everybody say, "Oh, I love Phil. I love Everything Spicy." So whatever you're doing, people are enjoying it. So we have this and this. I got to get this cheese off of here. Cheese does not do well if it hardens. You'll never get rid of it. Live, love, and learn. Yes, absolutely. Nightbot told you. Celtic Gardener, hello. Thank you for coming in. How are you? How was the live stream with Daddy Curbs yesterday? I did not get an opportunity. I stepped in and said, I'm at rehearsal. I can't stay. I think I let it run for 15, 20 minutes, and then my phone died. So I ate 21 Carolina Reapers today. You did what? Boxer Luna Love. Hello, Karen. My dad says you're a good cook. Everything went well. Good. Ah, yes. So you, Everything Spicy, you know Celtic Gardener or no? Because if you don't, it looks like you're doing that. And I think everybody, you guys, get to know each other, because I think everybody that I subscribe to and everybody that subscribes to me, I think that we're really cool people. I really do. I think that we're this cohort. I have like 4 different circles that I have on YouTube, and I think all the people are really cool. I think all the people are cool. I've had enough luck to surf the channels and find out who's who. If I ate 21 peppers, my boxer butt would be up. That's true. My human butt would be up. I think I'd be dead. There's the other part of this. Okay. Good. Okay. I don't think I could. I can barely get past a jalapeno. Everything Spicy. Phil, I can barely get past a jalapeno. Serrano is about the farthest I can go. I'm almost done here, you guys. And then I'm going to talk about what has happened so far. Decided that I like to fry corn nuts much better than I like to. Am I frozen? I was. I like to fry corn nuts much more. I like the taste of deep fried corn nuts much more than I like the baked ones. The baked ones they just kind of went flat. They didn't taste good. Dave's scorpion sauce and ghost pepper sauce. Oh, you're a hot heat eater too? Celtic Gardener? Craziness. You guys are crazy. Oh, shoot. I have all of this to do. Huh. Who forget? And the cheese pot. Okay, that's for that lovely. I need to slow down a second. Slow down. I need to slow it down. I need to slow down. Okay, I'm done with that. I have made corn nuts today, and I made, I just got done making mac and cheese. Those of you who were in here from the beginning saw most of that process. I had grated 3 cups of cheese, sauteed a half a chopped onion. We used cream, used my favorite cream, gluten-free flour, and butter. So the gluten-free flour and butter was the roux, and that's when we added in the cream. We added everything seasoning. We added red pepper flake, I got that already, and cayenne, as well as some paprika. Not quite a fan of paprika. And then my gluten-free noodle, my go-to noodle, is Modern Table. As you can see, it's pasta made from only 3 ingredients: lentils, rice, and peas, and water, I assume. And it mimics, in flavor and texture, it mimics a white pasta. So these are elbows. And then we made the cheese sauce. Oops, I will recycle that. We made the cheese sauce. Now and then we put it all together with breadcrumbs on top. Thank you, Grandpa. Put the breadcrumbs on top and put it in the oven. I think it's going to be in the oven for a half hour. I'm not quite sure. I do need to take a look at it. If it's pretty, I'm going to show you. Ooh, I need some. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Of course I did something wrong. Okay, oven light. Oh, yes, you guys, I'm going to waste some energy and let you see this. Can you see that? I don't want to burn my computer, but it is beautiful. It is beautiful. Spicy for me. Hi, John. How are you? Good to see you. No grating fingers. Nope, didn't grate the fingers today. Did not grate the fingers today. That looks yummy, and I am hungry. Yes. Karen and Carter's Eat are the main 2 who are the queen of cooking, food, and talent. Well, thank you for that. That's really kind of you. I'm a home cook that had to learn how to cook because my husband and I'll tell you this story. When Troy and I first got married, we went out to eat almost every day. $18,000 later, we went into credit counseling because we realized this was crazy and we didn't want to do bankruptcy. So we went into credit counseling, and the biggest thing the guy said, obvious thing, was you need to learn how to cook. Well, that really wasn't my problem. It's not that I didn't know how to cook. I liked eating out. So we stopped all that. We stopped eating out. The only reason we would eat out is if there was a super special occasion like our anniversary. Or like there's a show opening that's going to happen this Friday. And we never go to a restaurant where I can cook the same kind of food. Leslie Oliver, morning from Australia. Thanks for coming in. If I can cook it, it's going to taste better. Mine is going to taste better. If I don't cook it, like I don't do hamburgers, we'll go out and have a hamburger. I don't need to make hamburgers at home. I can go get a burger that's perfectly satisfactory at Shamrocks, which is an Irish pub about 2 miles away from us. I'm not going to make a hamburger. Turkey burger, on the other hand, I will make. That is cream. So, but that's not the end of the story, of course. The story really began when I was having all these symptoms, just symptoms. I was having ear infections, sinus infections, skin stuff, all of this stuff, headache, brain fog, all of that. It was just awful. It was awful. And it went on for years and years after I had been on antibiotics. I think you all know that story. I was on antibiotics for a MRSA infection that was right here in the triangle of death, that if I had waited one more hour to go to the hospital, I would have been dead. So when you have something like that, they put you on massive antibiotics without concern to what it does to the rest of your body, which destroyed my immune system. So I was more susceptible to all that stuff. I have some chicken noodle soup simmering right now, all organic. Yay! Good for you, John. I love that. So I got it. So 2 years I was on and off of antibiotics, and I got really sick of being sick. It took me 4 more years to figure out why I was sick. Was it 4 years? It was 3 years. And I ended up going to a naturopath who was able to test me, do a blood test, not just how do you feel when you do this? How do you feel when you do that? No, an actual blood test where your body responds to certain elements or enzymes or all of that. And what came out was 34 different food sensitivities with an allergy to eggs. Like allergy. Like if I have an egg now, this itches, the roof of my mouth peels off, and it starts to close. Wheat, pretty serious wheat sensitivity. So I was gluten intolerant, not allergic to gluten. So that's all the skin stuff. That's all the sinus and nasal stuff. And then, like I said, 34 other things. And so I'm like, oh my God, I can't eat out anywhere. I can't do anything. Well, yes, that is not true. You're right. No, that's not true. I can't go places. I just didn't know how to do it. So started in my own kitchen, cooking gluten-free things, egg things, and then we focused on, oh my God, John, Happy's in the house. Okay, I'm not going to do the dance. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Gosh, I wish I had a squirrel. If you don't know Daddy Curbs, that's okay. That's something those of us who go into Daddy Curbs stream know about. Squirrel. Okay. Now I'm kind of, whoops, where am I? Keep it up. I will. So learning how to cook. The thing I had to do in order for me to be able to eat was to heal my gut. I had to heal my gut. And this was what my naturopath's whole focus for me that first year was healing the gut. And so scatterbrained like yeah. Well, I mean, you see this thing coming at you and it's so kind. The kindness is amazing. But we spent a lot of money. I spent a lot of money taking probiotics. We all know this. And then turned around and realized I could make my own guess if my body could absorb this. It absolutely would, because it's food. Food is the best way to get vitamins, minerals, probiotics, not little gummies, not little pills, though the pills and the gummies and all that did work or help me for the first 2 years. But then I discovered sauerkraut. Hello, beyond sauerkraut, right? Sauerkraut and beet kvass and fermented carrots and all the different sauerkrauts I can make. And that's why I know how to cook. It's hit and miss in the kitchen. And it is a quest for health and well-being. So I got to show you something. So all of you know that I drink Kavita. It's my favorite. Do I have a Kavita bottle? I do. It has water in it. So Kavita is my favorite probiotic drink. Everybody knows about kombucha, but Kavita Kavita is a water kefir. So what I just showed you, at the bottom of this, I wonder if I can get better light on this. You know, all I have is this lamp. So at the bottom are all these tiny symbiotic colonies of bacteria and yeast. All those, right? Those right now, I'm gonna move this now. Those little things right now are growing and they're eating sugar water. Okay, so they're eating all of the sugar out of this water and fermenting it. Party, you're so welcome. Okay, pause up, John. That was not nice of you. Who? Oh, that was nice of you. Okay, I get it. So, sorry, I thought you said that was not nice of you. I was like, Grandpa. Anyway, this is fermenting water. This water is becoming fermented, and actually, kefir water has more probiotics by I think it's maybe 10 billion, maybe 15 billion more than kombucha. So what I do with this is this sits on the counter. This is what I love about it. This sits on the counter for 2 to 3 days. Well, in Minnesota, I think it's 5 days actually. So in 5 days, I have the makings of some really good water kefir. And with that, I strain out all the little the grains. They call them water kefir grains, but they're not. They're symbiotic cultures of or colonies of bacteria and yeast. And I add in some sort of fruit juice. This happens to be a mango fruit juice. This is going to carbonate because the kefir water is still active, and it's going to turn it really nice and fizzy, and it's going to taste like mango soda. All the sugar has been eaten out, only the flavor is left, and then you add the juice and you get your flavoring. It is delicious. I have some apple and ginger booch now, and it's on its second ferment. Excellent. I have taken a break from kombucha. Kombucha is, I need more light. Kombucha is really, I gotta get to work on this soup. Hold on. Okay, I'll finish it. Kombucha is easy to make in Minnesota, but it takes a lot longer to ferment because we are such a cold climate. The best time to make it is early fall or late spring. In the summertime, it gets too hot and humid, and in the wintertime, it's too cold. So I'm taking a break for a while because I've forgotten it too many times, and I've made a lot of kombucha vinegar these days. The other thing I wanted to show you before I got back to the soup, here is the first gallon of beet kvass that I made. And I always show you beet kvass. I want to turn people onto it because it's really good for you. It's all you have to do is take 2 ounces in the morning. And if you really want a good gut shot, you would do 2 ounces at night too. But I don't need that because I'm doing so many others. So if you see all those bubbles at the top, that it's still fermenting. So this is the just the beet ginger, and then hold on, the apple ginger beet kvass is really going great guns. Can you see all those bubbles? Yeah, doesn't that look awesome? So I don't do 4 shots a day because I do 2 shots in the morning of beet kvass. I have milk kefir, which is like yogurt. So I have a cup and a half of milk kefir. You see how it almost looks like it's clabbered? Okay, this is fermented milk. Oh, did you hear that beep? We're almost done. So we have 2 ounces of beet kvass. Then I have the fermented water kefir. Then if I have it, I'll drink, during the day, I'll drink the water kefir, the stuff I just showed you. And then I try to add some sort of fermented vegetable during the evening. I'm not always so successful. Like, I'm not going to be successful today. I could make sauerkraut soup, but I could put sauerkraut into. I may do that. See what Troy thinks. If you make sauerkraut soup or put sauerkraut into your foods, or you cook it anyway, you kill the probiotics. So, I mean, I may do it for flavor, but that's about it. Do you hear that? Let's see what we can see. Oh, hallelujah. I'm going to open this up all the way. I want to see if you can see this. I might let it, I don't know if I need to let it go any longer. Okay, I'll get out of the light. See that? I do think it's done. I need to check my recipe. So I'm gonna be here. I'm just gonna check my recipe. Okay. So I'm still here. So Pullman mac and cheese. I think it's just 30 minutes. Let's see. Anybody else's recipe, actually. So let's see. 30 to 40 minutes. Yep. Okay, where am I? There's my live stream. 30 to 40 minutes. Yes, it's going to be delicious. So I think it's pretty brown on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. And then it can sit for a while. Wow. I need to do this better, you guys. I need for you to really get a look at this. Do you see that? Okay, yeah, that's gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, so that's gonna sit and cool. I can turn the oven off. I always love my mac and cheese. It's always so pretty. My recipe is based on my mom's. And her recipe is based on something that comes out of Joy of Cooking. Sorry. And the Joy of Cooking is my go-to cookbook when I don't know how to make some traditional foods or folk foods. I consider mac and cheese a folk food. Oh, here are I was going to also do wild rice casserole for you guys with mushroom and make my own mushroom soup, cream of mushroom soup, but I need to do that. So we'll do mushrooms with something else sometime. All right, soup. Here's my own chicken stock. So for the base of this soup, I'm gonna use my chicken stock that I make with chicken feet. And I'm gonna use Larry the Cable Guy Bloody Mary mix. For some reason, this is the best additive for soup. It's just great to add to soup. But this is still frozen, so I need to thaw it out a little bit. In the meantime, what am I hearing? In the meantime, I'm going to cut up some vegetables. So who's in here? Who's in here? Yummy. Karen, you should look up Hackett and NBC. They're really... Leslie Oliver, that sounds nice. Okay. So, a couple carrots. Let's go with 3. We want it hearty. So we'll do the mirepoix, obviously. Mirepoix? Or no? It's not the Trinity. Is it mirepoix? 2, or we'll do 2 things of celery because celery can be overpowering. I have this. I forgot to tell you, I have a whole thing of elephant kale, which I love. What do they call it? Lacinato? Lacinato? I don't know. Kale. I call it elephant kale. That's what I learned it was. So we have kale, and I have parsnips and potatoes. So I'm going to use 2 parsnips. I don't even know what these are good for. I know they're good. They're good for you. 3 carrots, 2 things of celery, a whole head of... I don't know if I'll do all that. So this is what we're looking at so far. 1, 2. This. I know I have to peel these, so I'm going to get to work on that. And then I'll probably use half of this, along with some peas, some onions, and some potatoes, because we're just throwing it all in there. Okay. So I'm going to get this going on the oven. It's still quite gelatinous and frozen. That's all right. And then I'll get the Larry the Cable Guy stuff in there. Good thing I washed my pot. So the one thing about using chicken feet to make your stock is all the collagen that comes out of the bones. It's delicious. I'm still here listening while I work. Good. Miss Ryder Die, hello. So that's going in. So that's a whole quart, and I'm actually going to add a half quart of water. Yes, just water out of the tap, because our water in St. Paul, we are gifted. We are blessed to have some of the tastiest water, I think, in the United States. It's oftentimes pulled out of the Mississippi, but that's okay. And then Larry the Cable Guy, I think I'm going to use a half bottle of this, so all of these flavors can start blending. Yes, Larry. Larry the Cable Guy. Best Bloody Mary mix ever. Perfect for soup. Just the right amount of spice. And I'm going to use half the bottle. So how much is this? This is 16 ounces. I'll use 16 ounces. There we go. I want to taste it on its own. I got this because it tasted really good by itself, and I thought, ooh, it'd be fun to have a Bloody Mary. But then I realized I don't drink in the morning. But it's really good soup. That's tasty. That's really good. You guys, I recommend this if you just want to drink a little spicy tomato juice. Get her done. So ingredients: water, tomato paste, high fructose corn syrup, sugar, Worcestershire sauce, so it is not vegan, corn syrup, sugar, caramel color, garlic, sugar, spices. So I like it because it tastes like sugar. It's got a lot of sugar. Straight shot, yep. So good. It's going to make a great soup. I'm not one for mixes either. I like to do my own mixes, but sometimes, hey, if they figured it out, why should you try to figure it out again? Why reinvent the wheel? because it has too much sugar. That's why. Oh, that's good. That is so good. So I'm going to peel the parsnips. And I need, so we're doing, for this vegetable soup, we're doing 2 parsnips, 3 carrots, 2 stalks of celery, half an onion, some elephant kale, the stock and the Larry the Cable Guy mix. And then I will also have peas in there. No, I have extra rice. Hey, hon, don't we have wild rice? Should I just throw a little bit of wild rice? Should I just throw that in the soup? Okay. I have some cooked wild rice already. I'll just throw that in there too, because this is about emptying out the refrigerator. It doesn't have any fruit in it, just has mushrooms. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. We'll add that little bit of wild rice. So that'll be good. All right. I wonder if there's an easy, let's lower you down a little bit. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna peel. What did I do with my peeler? Did I get it? No, I didn't even get it. So I'm gonna use a vegetable peeler to peel the parsnips. So what do parsnips taste like? Do they taste like white carrots? No. They taste like parsnips. If you've never tasted a parsnip, it is not, it's a it adds a little bit of depth, anything you add them to, but it's nothing that stands out. And how are they good for you? I don't necessarily know. So let's get cutting this up. Oh, goodness, that mac and cheese looks so good. I'm going to move this out of the way, get this cut. I know I have a knife here. Where's my sharpener? I thought I had a knife sharpener here. Aren't I always looking for stuff? Oh, well, I'll use... What? Where did that one go? Do I have one in here? Okay, this is not funny anymore. You guys, I'm looking for a knife sharpener. All right, we'll go down here then. All right, this is my old one. Needs a little bit more. That's good. So we'll put that there. I don't know where mine went. So. So I don't like the waxy ends. So yeah, parsnips taste like parsnips. They smell kind of floral and sweet, but they don't taste like a carrot at all. Take these and cut them in 4. I should look in the chat, see what's going on. You have to try roasting any root vegetables in the oven with a little olive oil and salt and pepper, and you won't believe how much they change for the better. So sweet. I agree. Use 2 knives together. Ah! Try snip chips. Rooted oven and crispy. Roasted in the oven and crispy. Absolutely. Sorry, you guys, I have to look at my fingers rather than the chat right now. You know, some people peel their carrots. I do not peel my carrots. I peel parsnips because that outside is really wet, waxy. So I'm looking at my fingers and not the chat. This is going to be good. And it's going to be perfect right alongside that mac and cheese. And pretty much a meat-free meal. Not meatless, but meat-free. Because I'm using my stock, which is made out of chicken feet. Okay, there we go. And one more. This one's so thin, I'm just gonna. Lost one overboard. Okay, and I forgot I have to wash these, so let's get over here. Hello, who's here? Food forest permaculture. Try sharpening your knife away from your cutting board so you don't get metal on your food. That's a really good idea. I never even thought of that. Oh. Yes, I did. Okay, I'm all right. Am I bleeding? Thanks, Food Forest Permaculture. What a fantastic idea. I hadn't even thought of that. This looks way too big. I hadn't even thought of that. I bet the chefs know to do that, right? Thanks for that advice. I really, really, really appreciate it. I really do. Get those onions going here soon. Ms. Ride or Die Food. LOL, you are so sweet. Thank you, and watch out for cupboards. Absolutely, I will. Too late today. Leave these a little bit more chunky than usual. Oh, my stock is doing well. So let's get that stirred up a little bit. Wow. Okay, I don't want to burn, or I want to turn that down and cover it up. Where's the lid? Because I'm going to saute the vegetables before I get them in my soup. And I like the leafy bits of the celery, so we're going to keep that in there. Okay. Ms. Ryder, this is my enjoy the content holder page. I just want to relax. Do any of you ever coat kale in olive oil and bake it? I do not bake my kale. Angela, is that Angela? Yeah, I don't bake my kale. I've never done that before. But I've had kale chips. I don't know if it sounds delicious. Yeah, I'm going to saute all these vegetables together in a big pan, and then we're going to pour all of that. Here's my onion. All of that into the soup, along with some peas and some already cooked rice. And I don't need this to be perfect. Don't want that. Bigger chunks of onion. What's going on? I do all the time, but mostly just to make kale chips with spices and other. Okay, that sounds delicious. Yeah, I've never done that. So we have that, and that. And my kale's in good shape. But I do need to wash this because I didn't wash it. The other vegetables I washed before I put them back in the fridge. Do I go for all of it? Do I go for all of it? I don't think so. I don't want it to be a kale soup. So I'm going to put this back in the fridge and we'll use it for something else. Maybe I'll saute it with some rice or something. Okay, let's wash this. Da, da, da. I know that people came in. I really appreciate you coming in. I'm not going to spray this with apple cider vinegar. It's organic. I think I'll be okay. It's not to say that organic doesn't have E. coli on it, but we're going to cook it too. So I'm just going to rinse off any stuff. We're going to put this. Okay. Put this over here. Oh, that's not good. Put that there for right now and get to work on this. 18 in the house. Good to see you. How about some thumbs up? I got 20 thumbs up. Shrinks down to nothing, but I think a bunch is enough. Yeah. So, I mean, for the soup, yeah. I actually saved these for my dog because she loves them. She loves to rip them apart. Yeah, I don't know why she loves raw kale. Any kind of kale. Collard greens too. She loves the she loves raw collard green, any kind of green stems. Now she leaves them half eaten all over the house, but she's getting her greens, right? Just rip this off. You can eat the stems of this kale because, I mean, it's not that tough and it cooks well, but for what we're doing today, I'm just going to take the stems out. Then I'll cut this nice and neat. Corn on the cob. Yes, gotta leave, but love you, Kate. Thank you, John. You're so kind. You're one of the kindest. You're just so kind. I really appreciate it. Okay. Let's get this cut up. I'm not going to do any sort of perfect. I just want it smaller. There we go. All right. So this I'm not going to saute. I'm going to saute the other stuff. Now let's see if this is hot. This is good. I should go put this in the other room right now. Ooh. No, that's not wise. We'll put it over here. Got the breadcrumbs. Got my toilet paper. Let's see. Hot on the bottom, but not the handles. So put this over here. That's gonna be delicious. Oh my God. Okay. Got this heated up. I can just put this over here. This is very hot right now. Ouch. It wouldn't be my show if I didn't burn my hand. All right. And a big pot. Woo! Big pot for sauteing these vegetables. All right, let's do this. Let's go over here and saute some vegetables. You ready? I'm going to use olive oil. That is not a question. I am going to use olive oil. All right, I do have olive oil. Here we go. Sometimes it be like that. That's a lot. It's about 2 tablespoons. Get that a little bit warm. And all of this is going in there. All going in there. I'll salt and pepper. I'll use everything seasoning on it. I'll throw in some red pepper flakes because, you know, that's me. Not yet. All right. So while we wait, I'm all in the dark. Hey, Life with Riri. Thanks for coming in. I'm getting ready to put the vegetables in the pan, but I don't want them to go in and just soak in oil. So gotta do what you gotta do, right? So Life with Riri. Good to see you, Miss Ride or Die, all of y'all. Okay, did I just say all of y'all? That just didn't sound right. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We're making a vegetable soup. Let this saute a little bit. And I'm going to use about a teaspoon of everything seasoning on this. Just a reminder, everything seasoning is 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of pepper, 1 tablespoon of granulated garlic, and 1 teaspoon of granulated onion. So about a teaspoon. Go over to, okay. Oh my, what? What'd you say? So I have to fly and go over my shopping bills and match it up to the price check. Last year I recovered 380 of overcharges during the year from Walmart alone. Bye, folks. See you later, Food Forest. Appreciate it. Thank you. I started my soup with the same sauteed vegetables. Cook first, yes. I use Superstore. Love PC Express. What's that? What's that? English needs a pro you. What? Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna saute this. Chef and Moore was teasing me the other day that my handles were in the wrong place. So I'm very conscious of where my handles are now. I'm gonna put this up. Hey, Flower Glamorous, how are you? Do you know, Flower Glamorous, that until today, I had been saying Flowers Glamorous, and I thought I've been spelling it Flowers Glamorous. I mean, what? I'm a little slow. Okay, so Flower, we're Beverly. This is parsnips, carrots, celery, onion, and I'm going to be putting in some elephant kale and peas. So, and that's all going into my stock over here, which I made with my chicken stock and Larry the Cable Guy Bloody Mary mix. Speaking of which, I wonder. going to cut up some tomato. These have been in the fridge for a couple weeks, so let's cut up some tomato and put that in that saute real quick. Okay. Turn that down. Move this over here. I already put that. Hold on. I'm rinsing a cutting board. Hold on. Just hold on for me, will ya? Okay, I'm back. Yeah, let's cut up this tomato. I know that we have some of those tomatoes for tacos. That'll be all right. So awesome, they'll even shop here. Oh, really? Pickup service. Oh, you're talking about, okay, I get it. Like, we have stores that do that too. You order online, they bring it out to your car. Gosh, there's 18, 19 folks in here. Let's get this done. Yeah, we're just going to put chunks of tomato. I should have chunks of tomato in this soup because we have some. Another. All right. So this will add mightily to the flavor, I'm sure. Big chunks, big chunks. And I'm not cutting out the good stuff. You guys, I'm not watching the chat because I'm watching my fingers. All right. You can just watch me dump from here. No, you can't. You can't even see it, can you? Okay, here we go again. Here we go again. Wah, wah, wah. Yes. Let's turn this up a little bit. And, yep, this is going to be good. My husband's going to love this. So, let's see. We have 18 folks in here. Doesn't that look delicious? Well, it's no more beautiful than this, right? Look at that. That's what we're eating tonight. This is what we're eating tonight. And Monday, and Wednesday, and Thursday. Oh, is it singing to you? Oh, it's the most beautiful mac and cheese ever. The most beautiful mac and cheese in the world. Da, 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 da. I'm going to burn my face. It's the most beautiful mac and cheese in the world. Really? Really, you guys? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Hello, Stella. How are you, Stella? She wants a biscuit. She knows when I live stream, she gets big biscuits. So, let's do that. I don't know if you can see anything. I'll just do this. And then Stella gets her milk bone. Come here, come here. Come all the way over here. Good dog. Good dog. Here's a biscuit. And I want you to do an up. Come here. Sit. Up. Good. Oh, Let's see if you can stand. There you go. Good dog. Oh, did you choke? Oh, I threw. You okay? Here's another one. Okay. I think I made her choke. Okay, those vegetables are ready. They are actually, I want them to give up more liquid, but I don't know if they will. Might have it on too high. Anyway, let's get this swapped out. Turn this off. I don't think you can see that, can you? You might be able to. Anyway, it's a strange brown color, but it's super tasty. Let's go ahead and get this in there. I really should have my protector on my... Oh, and I have potatoes to put in here too. I forgot. Yeah. Yes, I did. I forgot the potatoes. It's just going to be a vegetable stew. Okay. I have washed some potatoes. I have these guys. Okay, the Little Potato Company. I don't know what. They're not organic. What are they? Done in 15 minutes boiling. Little Potato Company. They probably use all the. They probably use all the stuff. But I have this many left. So I'm gonna throw them in the soup. Do you want to go outside still? Okay. Okay, now the in-out game. So we're just gonna, the bigger ones I'm just gonna cut in 4s. And the little ones I'm just gonna cut in half. Yeah, I'm gonna cut these guys too, so I've had these for quite a while and they're getting just a bit soft, and instead of throwing them out, let's get them into a soup and get that soup flavored really well. I think we're good. All right, I'm gonna take this and throw that in my soup. Will you eat soup for dinner Monday night? Yes, I'll eat soup. I will eat soup. Gosh, my nose, you guys. I'll eat soup and the mac and cheese. The plan is 3 days. Oh yeah, the rice. We had wild rice for dinner the other day. Didn't have anything but a little bit of butter and salt and pepper, so that's going in. I think it had pumpkin seeds too, but roasted, salted, not a big deal. And then I wanted to get that kale in there. I wonder if I have any beans. I don't need any beans. There we go. And I have to salt this again. A little bit. There we go. That's the everything seasoning. So this should be good for us. We should have enough for Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. So 3 days worth of mac and cheese and vegetable soup. The point is to have enough variety in the soup that it tastes good, and it won't bother us to eat it more than once. Grown, I love my kids. I have apple crisp I made. It's yummy, but does the toddler want that? Nope. Bread and jam and peanut butter. Hey, more for you. A little bit of red pepper flake. puppy. Come on in. Oh, you guys, the color on this. You have to see this. Whenever you add in those fresh greens make all the difference in terms of color in the world. Do you see that? You see that? Isn't that pretty? Here, look. So pretty. Isn't that pretty? Okay. I need to let this simmer. I should taste let me taste the broth and see if we're okay. I just poured it on my hand. Of course I did. Oh, that is so good. Perfectly tart. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's that Larry the Cable Guy, you guys. It's Larry. Larry doesn't even know that he made the perfect thing to add to soup. Larry thinks he made Bloody Mary mix. Larry doesn't know the kid. What a beautiful soup broth it makes. Who would have thunk? Okay, guys. Hold on. All right, so let's talk about the week. Those of you that come see me in my vlogs after school, this week I can't do it. I tried to do the 7 o'clock thing. I cannot stand doing live streams in the dark. I think it's pointless, and I think people who come think it's pointless. Friday, I had a very successful live stream. In the morning, the only thing is if I wait till morning, then I'm reflecting. I'm not immediately reflecting. So I think I'm just going to have to write stuff down and let folks know what's going on. Reflection, for an educator, reflection is number one in their success and growth. Without reflection, you don't get better. So that's why these live streams have been really important to me. Where is it? Where is it? It was right there. Anyway, I'm so glad I did that because food forest permaculture taught me something new, and that was not to do it over the food because you can get microscopic bits of metal in your food. Anyway, so I enjoyed my live stream on Friday. I don't know if I can do that tomorrow because I believe I have a meeting. I know I have a meeting on Tuesday, but maybe I just do those. Maybe I just do the dark live streams and I just talk because that's what I need to do anyway. Because the purpose is to reflect on the day and my teaching. And when I do that, my next day is so much better. And I got to say, you guys are helping me 100%. You guys really, really help me. But maybe Fridays I do the morning stream and reflect on the week because that would be cool. And I was saying earlier in this live stream, my video may be late on. I'm going to try to get my video out on Tuesday, but I wasn't able to record it until today. Usually I record my videos on Saturday. But I had rehearsal all day, and when I came home, I wasn't doing any more work. I had worked 70 hours. 70 hours. So I went over to my niece's house and proceeded to have a glass or two of wine. That was like this. You know? Knock me out. 70 hours and drinking wine, not a good thing. So I thought, I'll just go over to her house, have dinner, and, I'll come home and maybe I'll make a video. No, I came home and collapsed in bed with clothes on. So I did videotape today. It's not a multi-step, but it took a lot longer than I expected. Oh, let me put this back. So my video today was making these, okay, which I'm really proud of. Corn nuts. I don't have to buy them anymore. They're really good. Stella, you have to go away. The reason I made corn nuts is because with these late nights, you know, getting it to work at 6, staying till 7, there's ample opportunity for just shoving stuff in your gob and not caring. So I know I want a salty snack. So I made what I love to buy when I'm on the road, and that's corn nuts. I did them 2 different ways. You'll see that if I get my video out on Tuesday. If not, it'll go out on Thursday. I will have enough time for that. I need to turn this down. Okay, you got it. There's a carrot right there. Eat that carrot. Here. There. She doesn't want the carrot. She wants what I was eating. But she can't have the corn nuts. Hello, Nana's Cooking Craft Corner. I am having a good night. I made this beautiful mac and cheese that I'm burning my hands. That we're going to have for dinner tonight. Beautiful. Smells delicious. And I've made this vegetable soup. It's not quite done. I haven't put the peas in yet, but I'll show that to you as well. See that? So that's elephant kale, and there's tomatoes and parsnips and carrots and celery, and what else did I put in there? And the kale. I already said the kale. Oh, and potatoes that I had left over. So I got to get some peas in there, but I don't want to put them in until we're done cooking completely. So I was just talking about why I was making corn nuts for my video, and then I was saying that my video may not come out on Tuesday because I wasn't able to make my the video until today. So, and normally I would have already built and edited by Tuesday. By Sunday night, I would have built it and edited it, and then I would just need to put my titles in and the music and find my giffies. But I think that means Thursday, and I'll put that on my community board. If I have more time, like last week, I ran out of time. I didn't have a once over by my husband, and there were some errors that are just rookie mistakes. Like I sped up a part and didn't realize there were voices in there. Yeah, I was like, oh, wow, huh. Then I spelled WRAPE, rap, with an E. Not cool. And there were a couple other editing errors. So I think I'd rather take time and produce an error-free or close to error-free video than to put something up to get it up. I mean, I don't want perfection to get in the way of my success. Oh, it's going to be healthy. Yeah, I don't want perfection to get in the way of my success, but I don't want to be spelling out rape with a W when I meant rap. You know what I'm saying? All that needed, what I tell my students when they make editing errors or make errors in their paper, it would have taken one time to look over and see that mistake. But I was like, I got to post this. Ask the English teacher, Karen, is there a plural you in English? Use. No. Who's asking if there's a plural you? Because earlier you said y'all, you all. Y'all is a mistake on my part because it doesn't even come out of my mouth naturally. But you all, you don't have to say you all. You can say you all, but you can also say just you. You need to, I say to my class, you need to get to work. I don't have to say you all need to get to work. I can say all of you need to get to work, but I don't have to. I can say you need to get to work. It's a command. So, does that help? I hope it does. I'm still figuring out how to get these for sale. I forgot to put my the dogs. Hey, don't do that in the kitchen. Go away. She's cleaning herself, and I would hate for you to see that. It just doesn't seem appropriate in the kitchen. So what's everybody eating tonight? Or have you already eaten, and what'd you eat? And do you do what I do and cook a lot of stuff on Sunday and get it out on, or to serve over the... My mom used to do a big, huge casserole every night because she had 8 kids. Yes, there really should be. Most other languages have a plural you. You can, you don't have to. So, plural you. I'm gonna toss it. I wish I had a compost. I don't. I need to turn the oven light off. So tell me what you're eating. I made pot roast, cabbage, and mac and cheese with corn muffins. Oh my God, that sounds so Southern and so delicious. So delicious. Chicken, chili, and cornbread. Cornbread. I finally made, last year, I had been craving cornbread for absolutely ever, but with the combination of a wheat allergy and an egg allergy, I thought I'll never be able to eat cornbread again. Well, there are now 2 ways that I can eat cornbread. First of all, the main flour can be corn masa, and the eggs can be one of 2 things. It can be duck eggs, because I'm not allergic to duck eggs, or my favorite new product, does everything an egg does, and it's vegan. So, made from plants, not chickens, just egg. And if you go to Just Egg, you can click on their website. They have a whole story about how Just Egg was 400 years in the making. So, you know what? I'm going to add the peas, and then I'm going to taste this. I'm so excited. So excited. Not the mac and cheese. I have to, that tastes good because the cheese sauce was delicious. So, let me add some peas. Watch out, puppy. Gotta make sure those potatoes... Oh, it might be nice if you could see me, wouldn't it? Ha, 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 ha. I'm going to add one more thing before I add the peas. I'm going to smash up a couple cloves of garlic just to have that as a note, an undertone, a note in the undertone. And I'm not going to mince it. I'm just going to smash it and let the flavor seep out of it. So maybe 5. Yeah, 5 would be good. I could have done this from the beginning, but that's okay. It'll just get better over time. Oh, these, I hate when they're those little ones. Now I have to use, okay. So like I say, when I say smash, I mean I'm really gonna smash it. That one's so tiny, it's almost worthless. Did I lose it? Okay. Okay, now with these tiny ones, I really hate peeling them. I really hate peeling them. They get super sticky. But this is organic garlic. Yay for organic garlic. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Okay, it's not worth it. Oh, that smells good. I knew something was missing. But you can always add, there's never a bad time to add garlic, as far as I'm concerned. Come on out. Come on. There you go. And yes, 50. Yeah. Wow, never heard of that. Just egg. Yeah, I love Just Egg. I absolutely love Just Egg. I just discovered it about 3 months ago. And I was only using Just Egg if I had no way of getting duck eggs, which is the case right now. I have no way. But it's coming on the season where I need eggs for baking and things like that. And there we go. That will start to seep its beautiful flavor into the soup. I wonder if these potatoes are done. Let's see. No, okay, this isn't done yet. I just need to let it boil a little bit longer and then I'll put the peas in. And I wonder, did I take I didn't take any allergy meds today. That's what this is about. And when I say allergy meds, you guys, I'm not talking about allergy meds. I'm talking about an herbal supplement. And if you have allergies like environmental allergies, or if you have allergies to, plants, whatever you have allergies to, I would recommend you try this. It is the only thing that works for me. And what's wonderful about this, here it is, almost 6 o'clock, and I'm just starting to have allergy symptoms. And I took this yesterday at 8 a.m. Nope, I took it at 7:30 a.m. So the active ingredients, oh my God, I hope I can read this. Raws, okay. Okay, I'm going to have a hard time reading this because my eyes are just this bad. I don't know how to say that. So it has a lot of vitamin C, vitamin D, whatever this 5 billion CFUs. Oh, it's a probiotic. Okay, turn this down a little bit. Raw citrus seed blend, acacia berry, or is that Arnia? I can't read it. I should take a picture of it and look. That's what I should do. Where's my phone? Whoa, turn this way down. Okay, this is the 21st century version of a magnifying glasses, right? Okay. Arnia berry, citrus bioflavonoids, hesperidin. Okay, all of that comes from natural stuff. Wild crafted butterbur extract, that's really the antihistamine. What are you doing, puppy? Why are you, okay, I can't read that. Ginger root, lemon balm, olive leaf extract, bromelain and protease. Bromelain is the other one that really is helpful. Elderberry extract, ginger root. Oh, I see. I have to look at. Okay. So bromelain is one of the things you have to have, and then the other stuff. Anyway, this is good. This works for me. I'm not saying stop taking whatever. This is not medical advice. This is just stuff. It's a natural herbal supplement that works for me. So it's called. Do I have it upside down? I do. It's Garden of. Did you actually bark to come in? Hey, who's in charge? I got to see what she's looking at because she really is nervous. What is it? You can't do anything about the raccoons. No. Calm down. Go away. Go away. Oh, it's raccoons across the street doing their raccoon thing, which is going down the gutter and coming back up and going down the gutter and bringing their babies. And there's our neighbor has raccoons that live in a hollowed out, pretty dead tree. He has kids and he thinks they're cute. Well, a raccoon mom, when confronted with her babies, is not going to be so cute, which is what I keep telling him. So she brings her babies down at night and then they go into the sewer. Our dog goes nuts. And then they come up and then they go hibernate in the morning and afternoon. I think he should have the DNR or whoever takes care of that. I think he should have them removed because, relocated at least. Stop it. Because that's not good. It's not safe. It's just not safe. And he doesn't get it. He's from another country. He's from Ireland. And I think he thinks they're cute. He likes to look at them. It's nature, but it's your backyard. It's the city. And I think they're adorable too, but they are vicious. And they'll kill dogs. They have a dog. Anyway. Wow. That was a whole segment with no glasses on. There are my eyes, you guys. That's me. Woohoo. Okay, once again. Herbal Immune Balance Sinus, Garden of Life. I am not being paid for this. Hey, Ralph Marouk, how are you? No, it's not healthy. Going in the sewers brings nasty germs. Yes, they go into the sewers. They do their thing. I don't know what they do in the winter, but I've seen them. She was grabbing her babies and bringing them down, grabbing and bringing. That's what she does. It's her right. She's a raccoon. Okay, I need you to not, no. Okay, we're done. We're done doing that. Yes. So, where are we? We were gonna see if I'm trying to see if the stew. I know this has to go a little bit. Would you please? Ugh. I know this has to go a little bit longer, but I do want to taste it. I want to add in the piece. The reason it has to go a little bit longer is I put in those potatoes. The little ones are ready, but the bigger ones aren't. So anyway, I'm gonna put some peas in. Generic. And then we're gonna taste it. Ralph, you didn't see earlier. This is what we made together. It's a beautiful mac and cheese. See that? So we made that. That's going to be delicious. And then I made a vegetable stew or vegetable soup. It's not vegetarian because I use my chicken stock, but the thing that really I win with is using, to help the soup base. I can't believe I'm using it, but I love it. Larry the Cable Guy Bloody Mary mix makes a delicious, delicious stock. I've tried, but it's out of necessity. Stephanie, it's out of necessity. When you have all the food sensitivities that I do that some people don't believe in, it becomes, you have to cook. Okay, let me not get potatoes in here. I don't want potatoes. Can I get a little bit of tomato? That's good enough. Oh. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Got it started. I accidentally turned it off, and when you do that and it's hot, it won't relight because I don't know why. Let's see. Great, that's my big head. Husky Mom from Minnesota, but I live in California. Hey. So here's some of that. Where in Minnesota are you from? Here's some of that kale. The flavor that I'm telling you guys, you got to get Larry the Cable Guy. Oh. This is making me happy. This is really making me happy. This is really good. I love me. Let's see how that parsnip is. Okay, so I have a little piece of parsnip. Oh, okay. Let's look at a whole spoonful. All right. Okay, you want to eat that? Mm-mm-mm. I just want to drink the broth. I don't care about the vegetables. I want to eat the broth. Mmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. You guys, I'm not kidding. You know, when I cook, it has to taste good. I'm not going to fake it. If it tastes bad, it tastes bad. This doesn't taste bad. This is not tasting bad at all. This is heaven. I can't wait to have that mac and cheese, and I'm just not going to bite into it, you guys. Sorry, I got to wait for my husband. I want him to have the experience too. I love having that first bite together experience because we both look at each other. It's like our eyes beam with love, you know. He loves my food, and I love that he loves my food. So that's what that's about. Mm. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. You guys, I am going to sign off. It's been 2 hours. We did exactly what I was hoping we would do. We made the mac and cheese. I'll bring it over one more time. We made the soup. Now I have food for all the days I'm not going to cook. We threw in some leftover wild rice. The soup is just delicious. And I'm going to tell you my secret again. Get for your soup mix, if you want to, you don't have to. It certainly isn't any kind of organic or anything like that, but get that Larry the Cable Guy Bloody Mary mix. If you don't drink Bloody Marys, doesn't matter. You can use it in the soup. It makes the soup good. It makes all soups good. I can see, I used it for a chicken soup last week. I can see using it in a beef stew. I can see using it. I wouldn't use it on pork. I think that's where I would draw the line. I would use it in a seafood stew. It's just awesome. Sorry. So with that said, my dears, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much. I want to remind you to live, love, and learn. Keep learning. That's what's going to keep you alive. And I will see you for a cooking live next Sunday. Maybe not, because I'll be doing a show. This week is all jumbled up, y'all. I don't think I'll have a cooking live next Sunday. I long for stability in schedules. We'll get there. All right. Have a good night. I'll let you know my schedule sooner or later. Okay. New kitchen. I'm leaving. Thank you for coming in. That means so much to me. I will, you know what? Okay. Good night, Riri. And I'm just looking at you right now, New Kitchen World. Hold on one second. Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember. All right. Okay, New Kitchen World, I'm going to spend some time on your channel. I will see you all later. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye. Yes, bye.